We all want to achieve great things. We all want to set these goals and make these goals happen and have the outcome be awesome. But the reality is, the majority of us are probably not even setting goals correctly. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal knowing, yeah, I'll probably get there eventually if I just keep the trajectory of the rate of what I am going? That's like saying, I want to grow my channel to 100 subscribers. That is a great goal, but that cannot be the end goal. If I make goal setting appropriate, I do not think setting a goal of, I want 100 subscribers is a great goal in mind to have. It is a great stepping stone, but to say that is my goal would do me injustice. One of the biggest examples I can give you is when I was setting my running goals at the very beginning. When I didn't have much faith, when I didn't have much confidence in my running, I set a running goal of, hey, I want to run a half marathon. That's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to run a half marathon, be good, and call myself a runner and be proud. And I was selling myself so short. Think about it. If you set the ceiling of a half marathon, you are taking away all the training that you could do to do a full marathon, to do an ultra, to do an ultra. You are putting the ceiling at 13.1 miles. That's what I'm getting at. That's the mentality that I want you guys to discover when you are setting these goals. You can have stepping stone goals. I am not disagreeing with that. Having a stepping stone goal of 100 subscribers is great for a small channel. But to go to bed thinking my goal is just to make it to 100 subscribers and that's it, I just want to see triple digits, or in my example, running, my goal is to make a half marathon and then I'll be happy and then I'll be content. I don't think that does us justice in the way that we think it is, because we are setting the bar so low and selling ourselves so short. Because in my example, I wrote out my 2022 goals I wanted to achieve. Half marathon was on one of them. It was great. I went through the training. I did a lot of running, but I ended up having the ability to do much more, selling myself so short. I don't want any of you guys to do that for yourself. If you have a goal and it doesn't scare you, the half marathon goal for myself, it was something that I knew it felt capable. While I was running 4 or 5 miles a day, it felt like I was capable of doing that stuff. It didn't really scare me. A marathon scared me. I challenge you guys to set goals that you're not going to normally obtain on the trajectory and rate at which you're at. I challenge you to set goals that scare you, that make you pause and think, oh my gosh, if I got this, if I did this, I would feel so great about myself. I would feel so different. I would feel so confident. Another one of my goals is to be an Adirondack 46er. It's terrifying. It's exciting. And I'm looking forward to every single climb. But it scares me a little bit. Over the summer, I just went up Dick's Mountain with a friend, and that wiped me. And that's just one of the 46. And I don't even think it was the toughest. It was a tougher one, but I don't even think they call it one of the toughest. So it's a little bit intimidating. But I think it's so important to give yourself intimidating goals. Because if you don't, what are you doing? You're setting your ceiling so low. You're limiting your possibilities, your potential, and you're selling yourself short. And you deserve much more than that. So if you have a bucket list, if you have a goal list, if there's something you're working towards, and you don't pause and think about, should I split this up into smaller stepping stone goals? Does this really scare me? I challenge you. Create a new goal in a way where it does challenge you. Because after obtaining that is when your ceiling expands infinitely. Literally, think about it this way, right? I started running at 24 years old. I never ran in high school. I went through a bad breakup, and I started running at 24 years old. I ran a marathon at 26. Granted, I did have decent fitness beforehand. I'm not going to lie. I never specifically ran, but I was always in the gym. I did karate growing up. I did hockey growing up. I did have a decent amount of fitness beforehand, but I never imagined myself being one of those people that could just run 26.2 miles. It didn't seem real to me. I felt scared to make that a goal for myself. So I stayed at a comfortable level and I was like, 13.1 is good. I don't know what got into me one day. I was just reading a David Goggins book. I felt inspired and I was like, I'm going to do the 26.2. And then let me tell you, when I achieved that, I realized all the potential, all the limit I've put myself on. Everyone puts themselves in a box, and the ceiling we set in the box is the highest expectation we have for ourselves. But you can break through the box. Box is open. You don't want to set that ceiling too low.